Like, why would you admit to something like that, Mr. Gloryhole? Knowing how criminal that is? Didn't somebody in your very own community section actually mention that? That, yeah, Marx Noob's going to jail for what he did. But you guys, especially you, Mr. Gloryhole, would be facing the exact same charges. But let's look at your pedo community first. NamelessStranger 1270. This is interesting. Ashley Johnson, you know, April 23. Rejected you, and this is your retaliation. Any therapist can unravel the grand mystery afoot. You incorrectly refer to a 17-year-old as a child. I'm sorry, the age of majority is 18. That means anyone below that is a minor. Right? That is not WGH. Yes, this is NamelessStranger. That right there, in that title, that little screenshot here, this right here, that is NamelessStranger 1270. He is somebody who is actively in Mr. Gloryhole's community section as well as NWB's. You think it's funny, but that's because you're a pedophile, Mr. Gloryhole. That's why you don't shun this person. But let's keep reading. He says, to me, you incorrectly refer to a 17-year-old as a child, when you deeply associate with people far younger than that. First of all, I don't see how that logic makes sense. A 17-year-old is, in fact, a minor. Anyway, past 16, you're not a child anymore. Remember that Ashley was having relations of a physical variety. Okay. Past 16, you're not a child anymore. You might be mentally immature, but you're old enough to make your own mistakes. Mistakes, as in having physical relations with a 23-year-old woman. Well, the parents were very much not okay with this. Okay, all right. I guess you guys can pretend that that's not. It's not. Why is it okay for her but not for Cyraxx? You know what I mean? Anyway, meanwhile, Jake, Kevin, Jasper were no, they were not. First of all, no, they were not. When you befriended them, I didn't befriend them. They were just in my live chats, and you guys doxed them. Is this all your evidence of Ashley Johnson's supposed wrongdoings? Okay. So you probably are all asking yourself, what is the evidence of her wrongdoings? What is he referring to there? I can take another screenshot here of the same exact short video. If you guys want me to, I could probably put it into the link in the live chat. But remember, Mr. Gloryhole, these are your people. This is a guy you've been hanging out with for far too long, right? You know both WGH and NW have 20K people following them, right? Those people don't speak for them. So you're aware that you have predators in your community and you don't do anything with it, but you sit there all day long and hugbox yourselves as if you guys are going to stop Cyraxx, while surrounding Cyraxx with people who are self-hating pedophiles. I mean, that doesn't surprise me, but like the fact that you admit it is insane. D-Chat, what are your thoughts on this, by the way? Oh, let's see. Show us the text message of her rejecting you. We'll understand the reason choosing you fixator. Well, this is the messages in question, right? She says, if you message her, the police will show up. She's 17. So have fun with that. This was news to me. I said, you're 23. That's illegal. You're dating a minor. 23 years old, dating a minor. Mr. Gloryhole, this is why you guys targeted me. It's why Marx targeted me. Okay? Because that's when it started. Yeah, it's legal age consent in the state of 16. Look it up. She's emaciated. I don't know why her starving has anything to do with it. I think you need to check that again. She says, seriously, Google it. So, NWB control 25K people. When they're saying shit like this is okay in your comment sections, you think you would have a problem with that. But then again, you don't have a problem with it, NWB and Mr. Gloryhole, because that's why you were friends with Marx. You like him young too, I can tell. Otherwise, if you didn't, you wouldn't allow that in your community. I mean, what the fuck? You're also actively stating that there's excuses why it's there. You guys have been buddies with NWB, Mr. Gloryhole, NamelessStranger, Rank Material, Canon Kickers for so long, yet you keep incriminating yourselves. Idiot doesn't know what emancipation means. It doesn't say emancipation, it says emaciated. That means that she was starving. Emancipation is different, I think. Did it say emancipated or did it say emaciated? Two very different words. You don't know what it's like to have 10 people in your comments, lol. What I find interesting is that you're dismissing this in real time. It's also funny that instead of acknowledging that this is a predator and one of your own community is supporting that, instead you're going to sit here and say, you don't know what emancipated means. So you're okay with 23-year-olds having relations with 16-year-olds? And yet you guys call out Cyraxx. The bullshit in real time. That's how you pronounce emancipated. Oh yeah? I'm not really concerned about the exact pronunciation. I just think it's funny that these people actively defend Sicko behavior, yet they want us to believe that they hate Cyraxx. I see a Cyraxx fanboy, and his name is Mr. Gloryhole. Here, let's just go in here. So, why do you guys support Trump? Does it have anything to do with this? Like, I know that's a fucking wild thing to jump to, but I am curious because I noticed a lot of Kiwi Farms and all that other shit. It's all right-wing websites, you know. And the question that I do have is why? Hold up. Why do you support that guy in particular? Also, why are you guys so defensive of the pedophiles? Like, why do you defend them like that? Because remember, if I saw that somebody in my community was doing this, I would not allow them to stay in that variety. It's kind of weird that you guys would. Your excuse is, you don't know what emancipated means. You're calling me an idiot, but think about it. You're the ones that are not shunning this behavior from the get-go while parading around as Cyraxx haters, I guess. I don't fucking know what you guys are trying to be anymore at this point. I think actually Windows tab would be better. Window capture? Yeah, that'd be better. There we go. So why do you guys dismiss this so easily, and then you expect people like me to not call you out on it, and then you keep trying to get me to off myself, yet at the same time you guys are a bunch of dirty pedophiles? I mean, look at your comments, like how you respond to this. You responded very specifically that in response to this particular message by Miss April 23, you noted that, the only thing you could take away from that is, you don't even know what emancipated means. I mean, look how gross and despicable you people are. Yet you claim to hate Marx the Noob. That right there is a wild response to one of your community members being an open supporter of pedophilia. I mean, I thought you guys targeted anyone who did that. Mr. Gloryhole, I cannot believe we're finding out you're a pedophile, by the way. Or at least a pedo supporter in this moment, because that's what this is. Why are you a pedo supporter? What happened? Why do you support, diddling? I thought you guys were against this. And I mean, I'm not trying to do anything other than questioning your rhetoric, because you like to come at me with all this you can't be on YouTube bullshit. But like, I'm bored. No, Mr. Gloryhole, you don't get to be a little bitch and run away. Because remember, you falsely flagged my shit, but there's plenty of things you do that I can flag that's actually proper to flag, because you actually do violate term service on a daily basis. So get your little bitch ass back here. I'm not done with you. You don't get to run away by, I'm bored now, because now the conversation's too real. Fucking little chomo. Get your ass back here. So how does NWE MAGA if he doesn't even live in America? Right-wing website, the constant use of slurs and behavior on a right-wing website. He chooses to be there. He behaves the same way that they all do. He thinks he owns human beings as property. He paints himself as a white supremacist. He also is a complete piece of shit to people. He believes in control through terror and fear, which is totalitarian in nature. He's right-wing. Who else does that? MAGA. They're also right-wing. Therefore, that's your fucking answer. Anyway. Mr. Gloryhole's response to, we're going to ask him why he supports this and is so openly dismissing it with, what was it again? Where was it? This is his response to this text message and his own community defending diddler bullshit. That's his response. LOL, idiot doesn't even know what emancipation means. It says emancipated, first of all. Different word, different meaning. But also, that's all you have to say? Now, when we call him out on that, he's leaving. This is 100% proof that William Gloryhole is a pedophile. Because if he wasn't, he would be like, fuck, I had no idea. I hate you, Tibbs, but thanks for bringing this to my attention. I'll do something about it for a while. Because, mind you, we're supposed to be making these people terrified. So here's the thing I have to ask, because Mr. Gloryhole's like a little cuck bitch. No, Mrs. Melissa, you've had your chance to be an intelligent human being. You can get the fuck out of here now. We're basically done with you now. Because now Mr. Gloryhole has all of the stage. So Mr. Gloryhole says he targets people because he doesn't like sickos, but his own community has sickos. He will not do anything about it. Make it make sense. D-Chat, your thoughts on this? His response to all this is, okay, I'm bored. Seriously, though, John, just END it and do the right thing. To do the right thing is to call you out. Because you're such a bitch, Mr. Gloryhole, you wouldn't even do it yourself.